how to start investing in stock. So if you want to, at least by now, you're supposed to know what the stock market is. For a background, this is a practical guide. So we give you the requirements and tell you the two ways, the only two ways you can start investing in the stock market. So when you buy a share or when you invest in the stock market, it means you are investing in a company, you are owning part of a company. That's what it just means at this basic level. So we have two ways which you can take part in that. The first way, hold on a sec. Okay, the first way is the passive way. So what is the passive way of investing in the market? The passive way of investing in the stock market is simply you not doing it yourself, somebody doing it on your behalf, trading companies, investment companies, hedge funds, money managers, mutual fund doing it for you. So what you just simply need to do is you invest with them and they will use your fund, they will use your money and invest in the stock market, and you pay for the management fee because they have professionals over there, just like we do in our firm here at Best Invest too. We invest on behalf of clients, both in currency markets. For the currency market, we trade on behalf of clients, while for stock markets, we invest on behalf of clients. It's called portfolio management and all those things. So that's the passive way. So what this particular way does to you is you go about your daily business because it's a profession. Investing is a profession. There is this saying somebody said, when you want to drive a car, when you want to learn driving, you look for somebody to teach you. When you want to swim, you look for somebody to teach you. But when it comes to investing, especially some part of the world, they will ask which app. So why didn't you say, when you want to learn how to drive, you tell them, just give me the key. So people underestimate what it takes to become a successful investor. Look at the people like Warren Buffett. Do you know what it took him? Look at firms like Apple. Do you know the models, the money we spend on data, the money we spend on research, the academic foundation and everything? So that's why people overlook it. But people that understand that it is just like every other profession, not just because it is accessible to you doesn't mean that you should be doing what you don't understand. It's learnable, but it's not something you'll be doing. At the end of the day, you start saying you are losing money in the market. The stock market is a pyramid scheme, whatever. It's because you lack knowledge. So for people that don't want to go that route, what they do is they hand over their money to professional money managers. Take stock recommendations from them. Hand over their money, buy their fund, invest with them, get their professional guidance or portfolio, which we offer all those things here at Apex Invest. So that's the first way to go about it. Then we have the second way, the active way. So the active way now, which is the bigger part of this video, is for those who really want to learn how to invest in the market. So there are steps which we will outline for you. Then you go and learn, or you follow those steps. So number one is, before you start everything about investing in the stock market, it's been assumed because you want to go the active way. You now understand that you want to buy a company's shares. So you don't just do all like the wrong way. So the first thing you see people doing is they start funding their brokerage account and start buying shares randomly. The funding is the latter part of it. The most important thing is that you should know how to analyze a company or value a business depending on the investment strategy, and your strategy sometimes depends on your investment horizon. So your investment horizon sometimes depends on your investment objective. I've called strategy, horizon, and objective. Example, there are people that invest because they want to build a long-term retirement plan, retirement account. So that kind of people, the strategy they deploy most in the market is the long-term approach. Whereby there are some people that just need a quick box here and there. We still tell you the one we recommend. What they do is they they trade short term. Even they go as far as trading short term, because the stock market you can actually trade it or you invest. But those people now, they mitigate investing and now start trading short term just to make a quick buck here and there. So the first thing is to get yourself acquainted with knowledge, so you can go for professional programs. You can learn on YouTube, because we have some educational content here on YouTube too. So YouTube is a great place to learn. Just that there is no place anybody will put it together for you, but there are some people, they have course. So if you see any place they have a course that teaches investing, you can feel free to actually buy it, provided you have done your due diligence, or you learn for free from channel like us. So when you are learning, one of the things, so when you are learning now, it will help you to determine the kind of stock investment strategy that you will deploy. That's where you start hearing of value investing, you start hearing of growth investing, you start hearing of dividend investing, and all those things. So it's about the knowledge way first. After that, when you have gotten yourself acquainted enough with the knowledge, let's say 70%, then you move to the next step under this active. You're supposed to know that you can't trade the market without a broker. So you need a stock broker. So if you are in Nigeria, we have made a video also for you to choose the best broker. How do you find them? There is a video on a channel here. Check it out. How to find the best broker in Nigeria. And also, we also have brokers in Nigeria that also allow you to trade foreign stocks, especially United States markets. So if you want that broker, also comment down below so that the team can recommend it for you if you need it. So the second thing now is the broker. You get your brokerage account, do your documentation. It's not app. A broker, like we usually say, is that a broker is licensed. Just what that will tell you understand. So he can now use any means, especially in this modern age. Unlike before, you must go to their office. But now, due to the advent of technology, you do everything, literally everything from your home. So you see that it is not the app that you are investing with. There is a brand behind it, and they are brokers, they are regulated, because you are giving out a lot of information, both your money. So they are regulated. So you get your brokerage account. After your brokerage account and you have done all your documentation, depending on your where you are residing in the world, like Nigeria, you do your basic KYC, get your stock investing account number that the SEC can be tracking, the CSCS can be tracking. You get your issued house license and everything. Now your account is ready. The next thing is now for you to fund your account. And when you are now funding your account, you should you should know how much from your objective. You should know how much. You can start little, you can start big. Many brokers also, for those who don't have a lot of money to play them, we have some brokers. So watch that video. Let's not dwell much on that. So once you have done that, then now you have a complete investment strategy. You can now value businesses and know which business to invest in and which one not to invest in, depending on, at the end of the day, depending on the style of stock investing you want to deploy. Be it you want to be a growth investor, you want to be a value investor, you want to be a dividend investor, or you want to mix all of them. Then you start investing. Then you invest. You stay patient because it takes time. You might buy a stock today, so provided you have done the detailed analysis, linking it with, after doing your fundamentals, valuing the company, depending on the approach. For the growth investors, they buy momentum. The value investors look for discounts in the market. They analyze, scrutinize the financials of the company. Then they want to buy at discounts. And this is one of the best way to invest in the market actually in the long run. We have the face behind it, and Warren Buffett is the face behind it. After he learned from his mentor Benjamin Graham. So he's the father of value investing. So once you have done that, you see that you are now good to go. Then along the way, you will be watching our YouTube channel too, where we drop what we call stock recommendation, because you now know how to invest in the market. Whenever you hear a stock recommendation from a firm like us, especially we drop stock recommendation on weekly basis. What you do now is You can now use that stock recommendation, go to the market, evaluate it. If it suits your investment style, you can put it on your radar, and if it gets to your entry point, especially now in this modern time, you're supposed to be entering the market with a technical analysis. That's where you're supposed to watch our video on trading view. So you don't just go and buy a share randomly. After doing your fundamentals, valuing the business, your fundamental will tell you the right price to buy, especially if you're a value investor. It will tell you that from your valuation that the price of this share is this. Then you go to the charts, technical charts. Then you value and wait for the price to come to you. Then before you place your buy order, and you wait for the outcome of the trade to materialize. It can take days, and you can hold, depending on the approach you hold, and you'll be earning dividend along the way and all those things. So this is the simple, practical way to invest in the stock market. Remember, if this active way is so difficult for you, just wrap it up and solicit the service of professionals like us at Apex Invest. But if you want to stay the active way, keep tabs on our YouTube channel, because we drop educational content. From there, you can, over time, you become good. It's just a matter of time. It's doable. So this is it. See you guys in the next video.